Hello and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing our Refugee to Regent challenge on the Minecraft Feed the Beast Infinity Modpack Plus. A whole bunch of, yes, lots of mods, and I look smelly today. Alright. And I just took a screenshot of a wall. I really should take this off during recording. Whenever I review my videos and I have one of these amulets on, I'm going, oh, I have those particle effects. Of all things. Alright, so we're here in our workshop. We need to get a few things started. Actually, I need to make aluminum brass. First time in a very long time. Do I... actually, no. I think I have some aluminum brass. I like this. I love this mouse, this door stuff. Makes it... them open really well, unless I actually have... no, I do not. So, I had aluminum and aluminum brass, 3 nuggets. That's not exactly good enough. Just aluminum and copper. So I'm thinking I want to move my smelteries underwater, like back here. Actually, even farther down, like down a couple levels, because our... and you guys can't see anything, I know, sorry. Our, ore berry stuff is all down here. So if we really want to collect our ore berries for use in, smeltery stuff, we might as well put them close, to the smelteries themselves. Now, what I probably should do is make up a separate smelter, just to process aluminum, brass, and other little bits, and they could actually be small. They could be small-sized smelters. So like the only one wide, one item at a time type things, and that'll allow us to do all our alloys. That's what I was looking for. Alloys. Not allies, alloys. Alright, there we go. Ingots 2. Now what I want to make up is actually a gear. I can't remember... actually, we shouldn't have that pattern yet, because I just upgraded. Where's the stencil thing? And... ah, bloody hell. Did I not do this? Apparently can't make a stone pattern, but you can make a gear cast. You can make a stone gear. Out of wood gear. We could do that. Alright, let's do that. There's no wood or stone pattern here, as far as I can tell. Maybe you guys have better eyes than me, but I see nothing in the stencil table. I see no stencil saying gear. So we can actually just go ahead and make a wooden gear. Like so. Can I just pour in that? No, it has to be at least a stone gear. Alright, that's fine. We can do that. Assuming I have any cobble kicking around. Gonna grab some from around here and not fall in that hole. That is supposed to be the entrance to what my fluid storage area is, and I'm going to build that out sometime. Whoa, what's going on here? Soon. Let's put a piece of stone there for now. Don't know why that half slab was there. So yeah, I just updated Tinker's Construct with a whole bunch of stuff. Well, Tinker's Construct and pretty much everything that goes along with it. That gives us access. That gives us access to stone gear and fancier things. There we go, stone gear. Not stone gear. Gear cast. And I do still have this on the destruction mode. I want it for our tin. I think this is our tin. We need to get some tin. So what I want to do today is start building a power plant. I just want to get the technology right. I'm going to be using thermal expansion for most of this. Alright, just pouring out our first tin gear. At least I think I have enough for it. Yep, definitely enough. There we go. We need the tin gear to make basic machines. Machine frames, I think. And this, unfortunately, doesn't have an auto feeder like a couple of these others. I guess I don't really use tin that much. Why am I still carrying around mana steel? I don't know. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on making a planter. And we're just going to cook up more of this rubber. That's going to cook while we make other stuff. We're going to be using Mine Factory Reloaded to plant trees. We're going to have a kind of a dirty power system. We're going to burn trees into charcoal and charcoal into power. Ding! Mistcraft profiling complete. Oh, I was baking cake. I was expecting a cake here. Ugh. Oh, I love Mistcraft. Oh, witty. Alright, so, let's get that out of our inventory. I need more bricks. I was making up bricks for this sole purpose. We need a flower pot for, I think, the planter. I think we need a bucket. Although I could have just stolen one of these liquid slime buckets, but oh well. What else do we need? Alright, let's just get started with what we know we need. So we'll need a redstone furnace. That's a brick and the machine frame, a couple copper gears, redstone reception foil, which is coil, which is gold. That machine frame is, basic machine frame is iron, glass, and tin gear. That's why we made up the tin gear. Was I convenient enough to make up some glass that oh, here's some. Like so. Nice! I haven't been using that shift-click thing for a while, so that was nice that worked for us. So we need that redstone reception coil, which requires gold. Alright. You. And what else do we need? Oh, copper gears. Alright. Good. Redstone furnace. Now that's going to produce our coal. So now we need something that'll use our coal to produce power. So we have a simple steam dynamo here, and that just requires a little bit of copper overall. Transmission coil with a silver ingot. That's not terrible. So these are my only sulfur. So hopefully it cooks up nicely. Turns into a nice couple pieces of silver that we can actually use. If not, we're going to have to go mining. Hopefully we can get everything done that we need done for this transmission coil and everything we need here, without needing to go... Aren't you solidifying? Because you're out of copper. Huh. Definitely have copper left, though. Definitely have copper. More ores are down here. And what we have left, 16 copper will do. There we go, just a little bit more. Now I have an IC2 silver ingot here, and we just pull that out, redstone transmission coil, and that should give us our steam dynamo. Nice. So that's two of our key pieces. Now we actually have to get water into our steam dynamo. We can do this either through a pump, or what I prefer to use an aqueous accumulator, which is another machine frame with glass, this pneumatic servo, which isn't hard. Go pneumatic servo. And that basic machine frame, we'll need a little bit more tin for that, a little bit more glass. Alright, I think I've finished running about for this. Yes, good. Aqueous accumulator. So those are the three that we really need to make our basic, coal-powered, steam-powered system. The redstone furnace will supply this... No. The redstone furnace will supply this with coal. The aqueous accumulator will supply this with water, and that should provide us all with steam. Alright. That should work as a start. But we really need a planter harvester system as well. So the planter, and I should have been running this for a while, we'll need a flower pot, a factory machine block, which is just plastic sheets and colored stone. We'll also need a harvester, which is very much the same except it uses shears and a factory machine block. But we need to cook up our plastic. Basic plastic is just like that. That'll at least get us started on making the factory machine blocks, the two factory machine blocks that we need. Oh, wow. Okay. This makes 3. I'm glad I looked before I leaped it did. because we only need a couple of those, and we just need a few more sheets of plastic then. And looked is not a real world, it's leaped. Looked before you leapt. Or whatever. What is the planter? Planter is piston. Okay, so let's make not the piston, because making shears is easier. Just like so. Harvester. And that's going to require power. And we are going to need to make a piston, which requires iron, redstone. Going to need a little bit more cobble. Going to need a little bit more wood. Okie dokie. Cobble. Oops. Cobble. Wood. Piston. Plastic. Factory block. And a couple flower pots. Gives us all we need. Well, most of what we need. We're going to need a few more things, but it really depends on how far and wide we make this. So, let's start off with flux. We'll need some flux ducts. And we'll probably just need leadstone flux ducts, so those should be easy, assuming we have any lead available to us. Now, I really should have more than enough lead. Got a good chunk here. So, flux ducts, if I recall correctly. No, that's glass in the center. If I don't recall correctly, are just like this. We shouldn't need too many of them. Probably more than 6, so I'm going to go with 12. There we go, 12. We might need some solid, or what are they? Copper or tin? Yeah, we'll take some fluid ducts. I guess it's tin that we want for the other ducts. So let's grab 12 of those already as well. And that should allow us to do a nice little bit of pumping. We'll probably want a couple servos. Just like that. And that should get us started. Oh, we'll also need some trees. But that we could get started over in our tree farm area where we're going to put this, because this is tree powered, so you might as well put the power station near to where you're going to get power from. Alright, be right back. Alright, I just had a good sleep, and my plans for this power plant just changed. Surprisingly enough. So I was going to put it down here, on this side of the first wall. But then I decided to get this. This part here is actually something we'll need to grab stuff from. That would be because we'll need oak saplings. Oh, damn inventory management. There you go. Oak saplings. It should do. And we'll just set something up nice and tight. I'm going to put it on the other side of this wall because we are going to eventually move out this way. And I think this area back here is nice enough for power expansion. So we'll just put it slightly beyond anything we currently have and slightly beyond this tower here as well, right back here. Should be good enough for everything that we need. We might have to warm up the soil. Yeah, we might have to warm up the soil with a little bit of sun, with a little bit of torches, just so all the snow melts. And we're just doing it right around here. Although, mind you, that this is a plains biome. Since what the version change, the entire biomes in this area got remade, and so what used to be ice and snow and death just isn't anymore. So what I'm thinking of having the growth platform up here, pretty much right there, basically where this hill rises up, we can expand this eventually. So we want to leave a little bit of extra space here. So roughly here, so what's the maximum range of these things, I wonder? Doesn't tell. Well, we can at least start building up crafting tables and chests and whatnot for placing stuff down, just to get stuff prepped and some stuff out of the way. Also gives me a chance to empty my inventory of anything I don't currently need. Alright, so what I'm laying out here is probably... rain. What I'm laying out here is going to be 11 by 11 farm on the outlier here. 1, 2, 3. So that's the edge of it. So we are going to put down just this scaffold to mark where this edge starts. And going to figure out how much 11 that way is. There we go. That should give us enough room to build a goodly... damn it. I left my dolly somewhere. Should give us enough room to make a good-sized tree farm. We can get rid of this hill now. So I uncovered a natural cave underneath where we were digging. That might give us a little bit of opportunity to put some of the power plant stuff down underneath. But for now, we'll just sort out what exactly, where exactly we're digging. Where exactly we'll need to have our center point, and it should be right there. Now, just under that center point, we can put the planter. And because we're not working with harvestables, that can just be like that underneath a piece of dirt. So, good. And we want the area around it cleared out, so we can actually plant some stuff. Like that. And like that. It's a 3 by 3. Ouch. Area right there. And we could just give it a little bit of... Where to put those saplings? So we give this a little bit saplings. Fill that inventory there. This is just going to be temporary right now. So we'll just put the power supply. We'll give a flux duct. And the power supply here. And get a little bit of water in there. Not too much. And add some wood. That should start powering this. And it's starting to plant. So we should see upstairs some of this area is starting to plant. It doesn't look like it's planting a whole hell of a lot, does it? Because it's out of power already? Energy 80. How about if I remove that filter? And maybe give it a little bit more energy. I think it's a filter that was the problem. Yeah. There we go. Now it's planting it in all corners, not just one. Alright, and then we have the harvester, which goes right next to all this. Just butt up right... Oh, wrong way. There you go. Right up against there. You're going to need power. Flux duct it well. In this case, we could probably run it underneath. I really should get feather falling. And then, if we... Do I have any... What I need is some bone meal. Let me go find some of that or wait for one of these trees to grow. In the meantime, I will actually put a chest behind this guy. Like so. And like so. So it dumps its inventory somewhere just in case I'm not back by the time it does something. Alright. Got a little bit of bone meal. And we'll just build this up. Good. Now, I don't imagine that'll be running because this doesn't have any power. What we just need to do, give it a little bit more. Well, if this is going to be the barrier, I could probably start building our permanent establishment. Let's give us some nice stonework here, just as a starter. We might not keep it in the end. This is going to be the wall. That stuff will come through. Going to drop the aqueous accumulator inside a pool. There we go. We have all the power running to these two. These two are the key pieces that we have. So once we actually have a power generator, they will actually be able to run fine on their own. And I hear a zombie. I'm not sure from where, but I hear a zombie. Alright, so this steam dynamo, I'm just going to put it right here. Here. And have redstone flux duct attached to that side. How about if we go like that? Good? Not good. It's wrong. There we go. That's better. Starting to fill up with water. Just had to surround it on all sides. I don't think I had the right side surrounded on this thing. And then we could just add some oak wood. Oh yes, that is inefficient right now. We're just getting stuff tested. Oops. And that starts running automatically. Which, if we could continue supplying with power, will actually harvest a bunch of stuff. Alright. So now we can actually toss our redstone furnace into the mix. Just like that. That should be getting power anytime. You start building up power and you start producing us better power. Good. And from one of your outputs, I want the item duct. We're just going to move it down like this into that side. And that flows out. And into there. Good. So that should keep it powered, assuming that we can give it a steady supply of coal. And this item duct, change the back here to an input. And might as well clear out the other ones. And just make sure we didn't break a side. Nope. Good. And then what I want to do is actually put a filter on a servo. Like that. And you will only whitelist oak wood. So whenever you do have oak wood available, you're going to pass it into here and pass it onto that steam dynamo. And I think that's the least that we can do. There we go, chopped it all up nicely. I should have made that clear so I know how much of... Oh, bloody hell. Turn this on. Helps. Pass this out. Pulls out some of these. Some of them should turn up in here. There we go. And that starts producing charcoal, which is going to be dumped into here, like so. And that will produce steam. And start building up a nice supply of charcoal. This will start building up a nice supply of wood. We just need to get saplings down into the planter now. Gonna need a little bit more item ducts, but yeah, gonna need 2 more item ducts. So let me just go grab that and be right back. Alright, and all we have to do is add in another servo. Do this. That takes oak saplings. Just like so. And turn that on. And then that should pull the oak saplings out of here. Like so. And put them into our planters. Keep that system filled. So 53 to 57, 59. Good. And so that should keep the planter filled. Won't let it consume a stack, so there'll always be one left, so it can plant stuff. But I think that's it. That should be a self-sustaining harvest system. It's self-powering, and we could just tap into the steam dynamo to generate some electricity that we could put into leadstone energy cells and take back to the city. Alright. That's the basics. I'll start working on making a building, making it a little bit nice. And that's something that you would expect for a power station. Alright. This has been Mobius Rex from Mobius Art, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions. Back with you next time. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.